Hey Pisces, hope you are doing well, my friend. Just checking in for your energies. I feel it's been an intense week. I'm not sure if anyone else is feeling that. Interestingly, we're at new moon energy right now. But with Uranus in the mix, there seems to be a lot, I think, on challenging our beliefs to really start moving forward in something we want to pursue, Pisces. And for some of you, and I'm not sure if you're feeling this, obviously I'm not immune to any of these feelings and emotions. We've all got our things that go on, but I'm really feeling that something pretty profound is happening where you've got goals, you've got dreams or desires that you want in your life. I feel a shift is happening and your body is already feeling it before the happening. And a part of that, you might be feeling like you're shedding a little bit, even though this is a new moon energy. It's just what seems to be coming up. I'm obviously acknowledging also how I'm feeling through this. But yeah, the last week it has just been, I think, deep. I know through the readings too, there's a lot of you going through, I think, should I stay, should I go energy. There's been some conflicts in play. So let's check and see where we are at now. So this is for our Pisces sun, moon and rising energy. Obviously, we all have Pisces in our chart, but the closer it is to your sun, moon and rising, that's where where we're connecting into. So first up, we've got deceit energy, Pisces. We'll dive in deeper. We're going to have a look at what the challenge is, what's hidden, what you need to know about the ideas that you have, how the past may be impacting you or impacting this situation. And then, we want to see where it's taking us, what you might need to know, your hopes and fears, and how things are powering ahead. So let's connect in, friends, and see what is going on. So we've got the deceit energy, angel of balance, and angel of strength. That, like I said, there's some shift that's happening. I do have a question with this deceit energy. I feel there's something that you need to let go, or you're learning how to let go. And letting go can be more an energetic thing, can be a mindset thing, maybe something you're holding on tight to or really focused on, Pisces, that could be a little push into that it's not supporting you or serving your best, if that makes sense. So it might be messing with your emotions a bit, your thoughts a bit, things like that. So that's what's coming up with this deceit energy, because we're seeing a lot of super strength around you right now, calling in spirit, calling in angels, calling in your guides, calling in God right now, because something, like I said, I'm just feeling this shift, and the energy is very big on that too here right now. So I really do feel that this balance and this strength is asking you to really stop in some way ignoring what you're feeling, ignoring what doesn't feel balanced, okay? And balance is going to be different for all of us, Sometimes our routines and what works for one person absolutely doesn't work for another. Some are night owls, some are morning owls. Some, balance could be that what you do in a relationship and what another person, brings to the relationship are very different things. And there's no right or wrong here, Pisces. It's what this is about you, for you, okay? But I feel like there's something that's a little out of whack right now that you're looking at. How do you make it work is kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And Spirit's just asking you to maintain your strength. I don't feel that this is a time to be making huge decisions. The only decisions that I feel that you're being asked for right now is to pursue the yes energy. Okay, not an energy that's in question, but a yes energy. Because I feel that when you're stepping into something that you feel truly called to do, that's clarity. That's in flow. That's truth. When you're making a decision because you're unsure, usually I just feel there's something that's also stagnant that's around you right now. But when you step into something that you want to pursue, and I feel this is a lot more about you, Pisces, not about a relationship or anything like that. I feel like this is more about something that you want to pursue, some dream, some goal, some purpose that you have, or feeling that pull and calling. I feel that when you do that, you're going to start to see things just open up a little bit more, because you're finally taking a step into a direction that's in alignment with you. And when that truth is met, energetically, I feel that new focus allows other things to heal or repair that needs to heal and repair where it may be a little unbalanced. And I just think that's what's been held on to for a little bit too long. Because sometimes, something's not working and we're trying to fix it. We're putting so much energy to try and fix in something, or it's on our mind, or we're worried about it, and it just ends up being suffocated, right? And that's not what we want to do. So reshifting that focus and energy on yourself is really going to support this wherever you're going. So I wanted to have a look at what is hidden, and then I'll go into the challenge. I know that's a little bit up. It's just what I feel called I need to do. So, all right. The Empress energy, the Star energy, the King of Swords energy, and the Lovers. Okay, Pisces, this is good. I hope you're feeling good about it, because this feels good. So the Empress energy is something about you, Pisces, that I feel you are attracting in. I think there's a part of you that, I don't know, I wouldn't say underestimate yourself, but I'm feeling this little bit of imposter syndrome that might be going on under the surface, like making something happen or not thinking. I don't think you're thinking bad about yourself at all, so don't get me wrong there. I just think that you're underestimating your power, how people see you. Sometimes we can be a little bit more withdrawn, and I feel that there's something happening here that you're being very seen right now, and a lot of things are starting to be really attracted to you. But what's awesome about this is because you're focused on something else. Like I said, some energy is opening up here that all this amazing is coming towards you, but you're also kind of going, like, how is this happening? Or why is this happening? Or they really think that of me? Yeah, receive it, friend, receive it, because that's beautiful, manifesting magnetic energy. And that's the energy that I feel that you're in. But you may not be realizing that's what you're stepping into, and that's what's being, shined out to the world. It's that law of attraction energy that's coming back in for you, Pisces. With this Star energy in the mix, the King of Swords and the Lovers, I feel like there might be some area of your life that you're trying to work on to heal. There's so many layers to us, and I feel there's something here in addition that, while there might be some area of your life that may be a little challenging or maybe, deeply felt or heavy upon, I'm getting again, there's some section of your life that's different to your purpose and calling that is there in the mix. But I think you're just trying to refocus right now is what I'm seeing. And what's happening here, like I said, something is naturally healing. Something is working here to get you closer to what it is that you truly desire. I don't know what that journey is for you or what that story particularly is. Hopefully we get some more answers here for you. But we can see this happening behind the scenes, and you may not be aware of this power or influence around you right now that this is occurring and this is happening. But again, you've got to get away from or shift from being so focused on trying to make something work, so focused on trying to, have wishing someone would operate a certain way. I think when you let go and separate yourself a little bit from that energy, things are just going to happen. Okay. Because there is some truth here or some connection here regarding, a decision, a connection, a soulmate, a partner here. We can see that, Pisces. This could be relational to an air energy. So Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But at the same time, this could be just getting to the truth and coming to a place where you're a little bit more balanced in your mind, but you can't solve this logically, okay? But maybe you need someone that can help you heal this or support this journey, because whatever this little bit of something else that's happening, which I do feel it's a relationship, just being fair here on what's coming through, that whatever this relationship is, I feel you need some support, Pisces. This is not something to do alone. So whoever this person is, it could be, a lover, a spouse, a partner, a mother, a father, a friend, a boss, whoever this is that you're having a little bit of hardship with and trying to figure out how to, heal or fix whatever it may be. I just think you need some support, because I can see you're in a bit of a crossroads at the same time, but I also feel there's an opportunity to make this okay if that's something that you want. But that's going to be different for all of you. So let's have a look at the challenge and what we need to know here, Pisces. Page of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, Pisces. Okay. This is a good problem to have. Let's put it that way. So there is someone that I think wants to, come on in and express how they're feeling. I just think right now it's not big enough for you. Whatever someone's trying to do or repair, there's just doesn't seem to be enough energy in it right now that's giving you what you need. And that's the challenge. So you're looking at, we can see here with the Three of Wands, what other direction can you go in, or what do you need to focus on or actually start going and doing to get that feel good energy, to get that life force that you're desiring. So I feel like, again, somewhere you are Pisces, something that you are invested in. You're just not getting what you need right now. It doesn't mean it's the end. It doesn't mean that it's over, but something needs to change and shift because you're very focused on it. You're deeply feeling it. But we can see here that this is part of the challenge that you're experiencing, and the choice to go after something new that is going to give you that feel good energy, that's going to shine the light on that you finally feel. I think there's some part of feeling worthy about it and recognizing your worth and noticing that you are powerful. And you are going to see this, but while this situation still can't be ignored, I think there's a lot of power and reference into going after that something new that's going to give you that spark to allow things to heal and work its way out in a way when you're in a stronger position. Because if you're in a bit of low vibrational energy and trying to deal with someone else who may also be in a similar energy, or who may be, I don't know, just handling things a bit differently, you're just not going to come from a place of like truth. I feel like sometimes we come from a place of like desperation, in a sense of like wanting so badly just for this thing to work, and it's not working, but trying to fix it from there is not going to help. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying that you're desperate, so please don't take that. It's just saying that when we want something and desire it so deeply and we can't control the situation, the only thing we can do is kind of step away, breathe, take care of ourselves, and try to be in a stronger mindset and a stronger way of trusting spirit has our back, trusting God has our back, and will allow things to work out. But we need to refocus on ourselves to be able to do that and focus on spirit. So let's have a look how the past is pertaining presently regarding this situation and what we need to know. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? One more. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this King of Wands, whoever this energy is, because I'm not sure this is your energy, but it could be vice versa, Pisces. I do feel that someone was looking outside a connection to gain some form of spark, interest, or was in pursuit of something. It doesn't necessarily mean a person, but I feel like they weren't putting the energy into a connection, which mixed up things, which shifted things, which changed things, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. But sometimes these things need to happen in a dynamic, in a business, in a relationship, in a career, for you as a person, and I can say just for us in general as humans, to sometimes step forward in a fresh light, to be able to claim back our power and recognize that sometimes being codependent or so focused on another person, we lose ourselves on the way, forgetting our goals, forgetting our dreams, because we're so busy doing everything for everyone else. And I feel like whatever's happened or shifted, Pisces, is meant on purpose to get back to, hey, where you're meant to be, your purpose, your goals, and your desires. So take this as a positive, reroute, detour. This is a good thing. This is a really good thing, but you may not see that right now, but I do feel that this is definitely working in your favor. So let's have a look at any ideas that you have and what Spirit wants you to know, like the kind of thoughts that you're thinking, what's going on, plans, to see what Spirit wants to let you know about them. Okay, let's get one more. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know if some of you have been a bit under the weather, guys. I'm just, that's just something that's coming up. Maybe you've been a little bit, yeah, I don't know, like a little bit sick or a little bit run down. But I feel like something's reviving here. Your energy is reviving in terms of, this could even be like whatever that you were working towards, you took a bit of a pause, or there was something else going on that you had to take a bit of a pause, or just something of that nature. That's what's coming through. The Four of Swords is very much standing out here in the center of this, whatever that you've been working on. But in addition, what I really do like is that we can see that there's some fresh start, some fresh beginning here, Pisces, when we connect into this. So whatever ideas or whatever that you're thinking about, there seems to be something around your finances. There seems to be something around, also waiting for that gift of God, that power of God to kind of come over this situation or over an idea or goal that you have to finally show you that you are on the right path or this can work out. But I definitely see that happening for you, because with this Queen of Wands energy, the Queen of Wands energy, I see very much has a lot of that Empress energy within her. While she hasn't reached that accolade, there's definitely that place where she's been that, there's that spirited energy, there's that gonna make shit happen energy. At the same time, she knows when to sit back and call in the things that she needs to call. She knows the right people to lean into to make things happen. There's a lot of magic within the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands can sometimes get carried away, in retrospect to a little bit in themselves. And I mean that in a, I don't know how to explain it, like in a way of, can sometimes think too highly of themselves and lose a bit of their grounding. But what I feel has happened here, it's like this Queen of Wands is getting back into the core thing here of going after what they want. I feel like if this is your energy, you're grounding back into what gets you excited, what makes you tick, what makes you feel alive, and pursuing that. And I'm really seeing that for you. So whatever you're thinking about, Pisces, if there has been a stop-start energy or a question of, are you ready? I'm just seeing that there's something here that's working and pushing you forward. So I really like that. So whatever place that you're in, this is a time just to keep stepping forward, even if it's a bit slower than you want. Keep stepping forward. This new moon energy is really wonderful for that. So let's have a look at the near future and what you need to know. The Hanged Man, the Moon energy, and the High Priestess. Yeah, see, there's still something here that you feel that you don't know about. This keeps coming up. But if you are a regular, VIP person here, our amazing, friends that connect in on the regular, what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is that you would know this energy, how it's come up in the last week, but it was here. So we can see this cycle moving, right? So I think this was in the hidden position. So this is coming up in the near future. So I do feel that there is something that's coming to light sooner rather than later, because this was showing initially, I think, is hidden. So there is definitely something that's hidden that I think is going to be revealed, or some insight. Maybe it's your dreams. Maybe there's something here that I feel like you've been waiting on, or trying to call in, or trying to understand about something that, again, I'm getting something about time and something about sacrificing, or something about like taking a pause here somewhere. Again, Pisces, this is coming up strongly. So I'm not sure if this is just like you're in limbo to make a decision, but I'm seeing here that something's going to come to light. Something's going to show up here that you've needed, that you've wanted to know or needed clarity on. And I feel like you will get this, okay? You will definitely get this. It's interesting. I don't even know what that means. And it's something I've never paid attention to before. Is that a lobster or a crayfish, or I don't know. I mean, it looks a bit more lobstery, right? I don't know what a lobster's reference is, but I feel that has some importance here because it's really getting me to pay attention to that. But I think the important part, I think, is something that is... Do you know what I'm getting? Okay. Spirit's talking here, telling me the story behind it. So their home is in the water, right? That's where they live. And normally, where do they live? At the bottom of the ocean, right? Or the bottom of wherever they are. But it's like there's a part of you that wants to challenge the status quo here, Pisces, that wants to get out and kind of explore something new. While it might be uncomfortable, and you come back to the water because that's where you feel safe and that's where you feel most supported. I think there's a little bit of exploration or a little bit of something that you're going to learn about, a new path or a new direction to go here. And I think it's all going to make sense is what I'm getting. But intuitively, you might be getting like little flashes, like I said, or little like things maybe you've written down in the past or dreams that are coming up that I think are just going to make sense in some regard. But yeah, I'm getting dreams. Something in your dreams are also going to give you that. I don't know if it's the answer, the direction, that, okay, that makes sense. So energy is kind of what it's saying. So let's have a look at your power in this situation and what you need to know, Pisces. So we've got the strength energy again showing up with this Ace of Wands. So we have the strength energy over here. So your power right now, Pisces, is taking that courage, building up that courage and going after that something exciting that is capturing you, that interests you, that makes you feel alive. That is your power. It's not to stand still right now. What is exciting you is what you should be going after. And I feel like that's where the energy needs to go right now. Anything else where you want to make decisions or choices, I don't feel you have enough information or enough guidance right now to make those significant changes. But when you put the energy into the yes, this feels good, this feels right, this purpose, this dream, this goal, I'm going after it, you feel the energy difference and it feels really good. And that's what's going to open up a lot of things to allow to do the magic it needs to do, whichever direction it takes you for whatever other situation that you're dealing with. But right now, this is where the energy is asking you to focus, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. Focus there. Environment. That's too many cards. Share more on the environment. Thank you, Spirit. One more for our Pisces. Thank you. Okay, the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. Cool. So for some of you, this might be quite a spiritual journey, or you may hear from someone that may support your spiritual journey right now, or choosing to connect into something that's really going to help you move forward when it comes to one. I'm saying spiritual journey. This could be your own, like, I'm getting, again, self-worth. I don't know what this is, but there's something about, I think, your own inner journey right now, Pisces, to really make you feel, again, I'm getting this part of being like alive, excited, lovable, enjoyed by yourself, but by other people, because somewhere you are, you're not getting that. Okay. I feel it's missing somewhere. So I think when you put your energy into that, you're going to hear, it's really interesting because I don't think, you need permission for that, but there's still this part of nurturing that we all need. And I feel like this is part of it. Something's going to move forward in a pretty awesome way. And I really feel this is going to be wonderful for your spirit. You might be working with someone who's also a spiritual leader in some regard. And spiritual leaders don't need to be just someone from church or anything like that. I feel like this is, like, in a spiritual sense, someone who's really good for your soul, someone who really sees your soul, really sees what you need, and can really help you, like, liven your spirit and give you the guidance that you need to move forward. For some of you, this could be about your journey, your purpose, your career that you're stepping into that has a bit more of a spiritual led path for you that you're moving into. But whatever this is something that's going to come through pretty quickly. You're going to hear about it. You're going to know about it. And again, there's a very strong yes energy to whatever this is regarding this situation around you right now that you want to pursue. So I'm feeling a lot of yes energy here. So this is great, Pisces. You are on the right path. Let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Comes out straight away. 9 of Swords. Yep, you're worried about something. Share more on this, please, Spirit. What do we need to know for our Pisces? That's a lot of cards, but I'll take the Lovers again. Okay. Yeah, so you're concerned about a connection or a path that you're going, Pisces. This seems to be coming up pretty loud and clear. You're not sure what to do. It's another part in between. I think I said the other week, there's like 2 kind of stories or narratives going on right now in your life. Maybe you're very focus driven on your purpose, on your calling, but then you've also got your other life, other parts of your life, right? And one of them, there seems to be something that's unbalanced or you feel at a crossroads. Maybe for some of you, it's, moving from the job that you're in and pursuing something else. For some of you, this could be, the friends that you're around or the people that you're spending time with. It's not serving you anymore and you don't feel right and connected to it. So that's a big deal. Like not wanting, to be around people that you know so well that have been a life force or a support for you at some point in time, but something's changed or something shifted. This could be an intimate relationship too, where, you've moved forward with a person, but something again is just out of whack and I don't think you know how to handle it, how to fix it, but you're really trying to, I don't know, I'm just feeling this sadness around it, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know any other way to say it other than I just feel your sadness around it. But I feel you're maintaining your strength, Pisces. I really do feel you're maintaining your strength. And it's really good for you to focus on this other stuff right now, this goal that you have, this dream that you have. I really think no matter what, whether, with this dynamic, it will figure itself out. But I just feel right now putting energy into it is not going to be supportive because I think you got your own stuff that you need to not necessarily work on, but you need to figure out within you first and get to a place of a bit more peace before you can make any major decisions and decide. Does that make sense? So let's have a look at what the outcome is here for our Pisces and what we need to know for our Pisces and what we need to know. That was a loud I feel like this one wants to come out because it really wants to make out with this star energy, like Queen of Swords. So there's some truth and clarity coming, Pisces. There's some truth and clarity coming around some desire, some goal here. I mean, that Queen of Swords really was on top of this star energy. So there's a message here that seems to want to come through for you over time. There's some clarity that you're going to get here. And really interesting, because look who's here, is the King of Swords. So there is something that's healing and something that's coming into balance that you may not see yet, Pisces, okay? The one message that's coming through, because I know with Queen of Swords energy, they're very good at logically making decisions, but sometimes they can be very harsh too in the way that they deliver information. So I just want you to be mindful of that because I feel sometimes, Pisces, you being assertive is great, but I think there's a part of you not being too passive or too aggressive. And I think finding that balance is going to be key, okay? As part of wherever you're communicating here. Queen of Swords too is also a feminine energy that is making a decision to move forward in a connection as well. It's like you've got the clarity and making a choice. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, with a Queen of Swords energy, but just connect into that and how that represents. But I feel as you keep focusing on this and moving through what matters to you, you will find that source of truth within you on how to step forward in the other direction, but it's just not right now, okay? Like I said, regarding some dynamic relating to a person or a situation that's outside this purpose and goals and dreams that you're really pursuing here. Because with this Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups showing up here too, in terms of the potential outcome, we can see that there's a new beginning happening here, Pisces. Okay, with this new beginning, I do feel like there's a gift, interestingly, both like on a level of emotional like excitement, but I also feel that there's balance and stability here. It's just really interesting. The Dove, I feel the peace, but I feel like this coin here, that it's kind of like that spiritual grounding of like, it's making sense where you're stepping your feet, where you're heading towards, what you're going after. It just feels good. It feels right. And it makes sense. But in addition to that, there's something else that you just feel in your life is not enough, but you will get the clarity on what that is. Because the Four of Cups is something's missing here. Something that someone's trying to show up, something that's trying to present right now is not enough because you're not paying attention to it. But I think that's a little bit more power that you have. It's not saying to ignore it, but what it's saying is that it's okay to voice that you're just not ready right now, or that you just need some time to yourself. You've got to find a way about this situation to communicate that you feel good about yourself, because as you move through this, you will get the clarity that you need to make the best decision for you moving forward, whatever that is or whatever that looks like. But right now, that is not the primary thing here that you should be focusing on. It's focusing on these goals, these desires, and this calling that you have, that you're being asked to pursue right now. This new moon energy is very much that, along with Uranus. It's about stepping outside this comfort zone and going after what you want. And I think this energy, regarding a connection, situation, or dynamic that's also working beside this, is a very particular catalyst, which you may not realize, to allow you to go do this. If you didn't have this energy here, you may not be pursuing that. Okay, I feel like this is meant on purpose to learn something about this connection or this situation that's giving you this push forward, but you don't realize that right now. All of this is really, really positive and powerful, Pisces. So have fun with it. We see the sun shining for you. So enjoy it all, my friends. Much love. Bye.